Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Applied Theatre India Foundation and Indian Council for Cultural Relations, I welcome you all to the fifth session of first ever virtual conference on role of applied theatre in Indian society. Guys, if we just look around or if we think about any incident in our life, we may find something which is very dramatic or theatrical in nature. I think this is the magic of Natya. And here, for this session, Dr. Nilesh Parekh and his student Miss Priyal Shah with us. They are from Vadodara. Dr. Nilesh earned his PhD in dance. He had conducted various workshops and presented research papers in national and international conferences. Both student and teacher belong to Navarachana Vidyayani Vidyalaya, Vadodara, Gujarat. I request both of them to present their valuable thoughts on the significance of theatre, that is, Natya, in school education. Over to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, Priyal, are you ready, dear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, one and all. I, Dr. Nilesh, with one of our students, Miss Priyal, would like to take this opportunity to thank Applied Theatre India Foundation, ATI, in association with Indian Council for Cultural Relations, ICCR, to give us an opportunity to express our thoughts in front of all the art educators from different fields. We are also grateful to the respected Dr. Archana Mishra, the principal at Navrachana Vidyani Vidyalaya, to motivate us for this subject. So here I request Priyal to start with the paper.
Abstract. In this article, in the beginning, we have tried to give general information about theatre, Natya, taking the help of Natya Shastra, like its definition, form, etc., followed by the application of theatre during school education and how theatre facilitates the children in their various phases of life. In conclusion, sharing our own experiences, we have revealed that expressing anything through the form of theatre enhances the way of learning and makes it easy and simple for the children to understand and apply their learnings in their life, which helps a child to transform his or her potentiality into reality.
Introduction. If one would want to be imaginative and inventive about articulating their thoughts, theatre would possibly the finest way to do so, as one can see that in Natya Shastra sage Bharat tells that there is no knowledge, no craft, no science, no art, no yoga or no action that does not fall within the purview of theatre. न तज्ज्ञानं न तत्शिल्पं न सा विद्या न सा कला नासौ योगो न तत्कर्म नाट्यस्मिन् यन्न दृश्यते.
Theatre, Natya. The term Natya has been derived from the term nat, that means acting or moving. It is basically a representation of certain theme encompassing speech, music, as well as dancing. The rules of Bharat, Dhananjay, etc. formed the basis of evaluation for the ancient Indian theatre.
The definition of Natya. Sage Bharat defines Natya as yoyam swabhavo lokasya sukh dukh samanvita soengadya bhinayopeto natyamitya vidhiyate. Means when a temperament of an individual illustrated through the actions, words, and attire, then it is known as Natya.
The form of Natya. Technically speaking, Natya is also known as Roop. as because then only it gets visibility. According to Acharya Abhinav Gupta, the word Natya has arrived from the verbal root nat, where the character leaves his or her own nature and adopts the nature of another character. So, at that time, it becomes Natya or Rupa.
The activity of Natya. Nana bhavopasampanna, nanavasthantaratvam, lokavruttanukaranam, natyametanmaya kritam. Natya is an impersonation of dealings in manners of public, which is prosperous in a variety of feelings and which describes diverse circumstances. Ancient India saw abundant art forms that were performed. Among these many art forms, Natya was quite popular and it formed a part of students' education.
Theatre in school education. In today's times, when man is too busy to become aware of anything that occurs around him, theatre plays a progressively more vital role in determining the young minds and leading them towards positivity, while also inculcating principles of admiration and acceptance towards natural beauty. When a student has an artistic and creative openness, he or she approaches every core aesthetically and with a constructive approach. When exposed to theatre, not only the child's creative skill is improved, but also as he matures, he expands into a receptive and balanced human being with a mind that is plentiful with talent and creativity. It is indeed essential for theatre to be a crucial part of the school syllabus for children.
Application of theatre in school education. Talking about our own school, Navrachna Vidyani Vidyalaya, we have noticed that the theatre is interwoven in our school education during the language teaching subjects and during various inter-house activities which comprises of different forms of theatre like street play, small skit, role play, mime, etc. The language teachers convert their regular text lessons into a form of drama. They adapt it into the dialogue forms and give specific characters to the children. The children then learn to deliver the dialogues according to the characters they are portraying. This really helps each and every child to understand the concept and visualize that particular lesson. Many a times, the teachers train their students to work on scripts that deal with social issues for inter-house competitions. This enlightens the students about what prevails in society and covers the aspect of social education as well as theatre education. Also, giving opportunity to each and every student, the teacher sees that those who are keenly interested in drawing and modeling work are trained to create the props. The children, those who have good dressing sense, are trained to design the costumes. Students with a keen interest in music are trained in singing and composing music for the play.
As a student, I would like to give one of the examples of inter-house street play competition which was organized the last year in our school, which includes four major topics for each of the four houses. Tamasha, highlighting media hype, Man Marziyan, showcasing value of money, Naam Gum Jayega, dealing with India's heritage, and Jo Dikhta Hai Wahi Bikta Hai, depicting people's innate nature to get allured to outer beauty.
Now let's see the significance of theatre in school education. The significance of theatre is seen in all the aspects of life. Theatre in education helps to inspire effective learning in schools. It enhances the thought process of children and broadens their perspective of thinking. It helps them build up innovative ideas. Theatre even boosts the children's self-esteem and yes, it teaches them how to speak confidently in front of large audience. It inculcates effective communication skills in children, which involve oratory and listening skills. Moreover, it includes how to put forth the ideas and message clearly and how to use the language in a particular role. For the communication to be effective, voice modulation and variation in speech is necessary. For example, in drama, the protagonist voices his dialogue in a different manner than the villain. Their body language and their appearance too differ. Moreover, their attire and their overall portrayal vary. So the performers also have to deal with these type of variations, which ultimately lead them to perform efficiently on stage.
It inculcates creative problem solving ability in children while performing. That is, it includes how to recover any flaw while enacting. In addition to this, children develop their presence of mind along with stage presence. Moreover, theatre in education helps children to develop the ability to work independently and cooperatively. Thus, a subtle, sensitive way of conveying a very great social message is one of the great parts of theatrical experience.
Here are few of the benefits we would like to bring into notice which are achieved by students through theatre education in school. First, it increases self-confidence. Involvement and interest in theatre arts enhances children's belief in themselves. It boosts their confidence and helps them understand that they need not all be the same, but they are special in their own unique way. For instance, being able to perform on the stage in front of an audience may not be everyone's cup of tea, but one who can do it would get a huge confidence boost and a feeling of pride.
In the year 2018, we had participated at a short skit competition at Antarshala Gaurav Gatha Pratyogita organized by Bal Bhavan Society, Vadodara, which was directed by one of the academic teachers. The theme being Stories Hidden Behind the Historical Building Monuments of India. The various performances conjured up watershed moments from the past. Our group tried to put on a fine display of acting in the item Main Jallianwala Bagh, an enactment based on the famous massacre, the site of which has now been turned into a memorial.
Let's see the second benefit. It grows innovativeness. Learning of theatre pushes a child to think and imagine in more than one way, to grow mentally and creatively, to be an innovative and creative individual. For instance, in our school, the teachers ask their students to direct a play based on a story written by them only. So, this helps the children to express themselves and even put forth their thoughts and ideas in front of an audience.
Third benefit helps in the advancement of academic career. Theatre not only gives the child a much needed break from the academics, but also freshens up and calms the young mind, giving him the ability to focus better on academics. A simple instance of this is how the Best Student Award goes to the student who is an all rounder, who has excelled in curricular as well as co curricular activities, and not to the student who has only ranked first in academics. Just to mention herewith, as I was awarded with the Advitya Child Award, the Best Child Award in Standard 6th for my all-rounder performance.
We congratulate Priyal for this. Teachers are so
Thank
proud.
you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Let's see the fourth benefit. It supports in building teamwork. Teamwork is extremely important in life at work, at home, everywhere. Theatre encourages teamwork as every student has to work with numerous team members who support his work and help him function smoothly to create things. To make this happen, teamwork is the key, which is a quality a child would imbibe from a young age if exposed and involved into a theatre.
Conclusion. Sharing our own experiences, we too have been a part of various forms of theatre like street plays, small skit, mime, etc. at different school events. We realized that it gave a great exposure to all the students for overcoming their stage fear and helped them to build up their self confidence as they had to perform in front of a large number of audience. Also, working in a team gave them a sense of coordination and get to learn countless things from their peers. Definitely, these events help them in their education as well and increase their knowledge regarding theatre in education.
Therefore, as researchers, in our opinion, expressing anything through the form of theatre enhances the way of learning and makes it easy and simple for the children to understand and apply their learning in their life. Thus, the theatre brings out the hidden talent of children, transforming their potentialities into realities. So we are sure that you all must have noticed that how a theatre plays a significant role in school education. And yes, also to repeat once again the words of Sage Bharat that there is no knowledge, no craft, no science, no art, no yoga or action that does not fall within the purview of theatre. न तद्ज्ञानम न तत्शिल्पम न सा विद्या न सा कला नासौ योगो न तत्कर्म नाट्यस्मिन् यन्न दृश्यते.
Thank you all and have a good day ahead.
Great, 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 great. Thank you so much, you both, Guru and Shishya. Your presentation added much more to our knowledge about application of Natya. And actually, this is all we want from this virtual conference. Thank you so much. I would also thank you all who joined with us from ATI Foundation's FB page, Insta, and YouTube. Now we take a short break and we'll be back at 3 p.m. sharp with our speaker Maruk Bharucha from Pune. Stay with us.